Well, is it time to sell your iPhone 4S? Well, it might be, and Kelli Grant's going to tell us why it might be so, and here she is on the set, joining us now. Hello. Thank you very much for being here.
I can give you the answer to the what do you do when you get icy on your smartphone? You sell it.
You sell it?
That's
okay.
The fast and
right,
easy
do you
answer.
disclose that you have...
You're not going to get much for it, but you can sell it.
Do you sell it? You said it was blackcurrant flavored and it was with sand.
Exactly.
Great. Okay, so why might it now be a good time to sell your iPhone 4S?
Well, obviously we're expecting that the new iPhone is going to come out shortly, and that's something that, the timing of that is always interesting because we see a lot of people who they want the latest model, they trade in their old one. Oftentimes you can actually sell it for more than you paid for it in the first place under that contract. And the timing is kind of right on this because normally prices tend to peak at or just before the actually new model announcement, and then they might go a little bit lower as everyone starts thinking about selling their smartphones. So if you do it now, you can get some of the best rates.
So when are we expecting this result, this announcement? I mean, is it like any minute? Is it next week? Is it tomorrow? I mean...
All the expectations that we're hearing is for the phone to be available sometime in early September, so actually just about a month from now, which is really why you want to start looking at this now, because a lot of times these sites that want to buy your old smartphone, they give you a lock-in period of 30 days. So if I go today to a site like Gazelle, I can say I'm going to sell my old iPhone. I've got 30 days to ship it to them and still get that same good price, which is great because then I could theoretically have my new iPhone in hand before I send them the old one. Obviously, you don't want to send them a phone that's still working and functional and be without a cell phone for a few weeks.
So, I mean, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? I mean, getting that timing just right. How do most people do that? As soon as they hear it announced, do they just get on whatever and sell it?
That is usually what we hear, is that as soon as people know what the new model is, they get in their trade-in orders and they're ready to go on that. But if you're smart about it, you might want to start looking ahead now, comparing for a lot of these sites like Amazon. They only give you 7 days grace period to send in the phone. Next worth is 21 days. So start kind of looking at the different sites, comparing the offers that are out there, and they do vary pretty widely depending on the model of the phone and its condition. Consider locking that in and then just keep checking it and updating it if you really are sure that you want to get the new iPhone.
What about shortages? So say you agree to sell your phone, right? And you sell it and you send it in the time, and then Apple doesn't provide the new phone on time because I don't know why everyone else wanted one too.
Well, of course everyone else wants one too. It's Apple, but generally what
Two tin cans and a piece of string, is that what you're going to do? Speak loudly?
Well, that is one opportunity, but really what you'd want to do here is with the lock-in, if you don't send in your phone, there's no penalty. So you would lock in a price now, and then you wait until you have your new phone in hand. Worst case scenario is, if your phone is late, doesn't show up on time, then you just don't send in your old phone. You might lose out on the price that you've locked in at, but you can just go right back on the site and lock in for a new price. Might lose a little bit of money, but at least then you're not losing out on your ability to answer phone calls for a couple of days or use.
So for some people, actually, that might be good. Might not? Might be, well, I couldn't get it because I traded my iPhone in. Therefore, you can't call me for the next 2 weeks. Do you think some people would like that?
I think your boss probably wouldn't like that, but I think it's a good way to get off the grid for a couple of days.
It would be for some people. That would be a great way to get off the grid. Will you be doing that? Will you be getting off the grid for a couple of weeks and blaming Apple?
I'm going to be boring, and I think I'm just going to hang on to my old iPhone until it dies, and then I will upgrade.
Very, very wise, very sensible. Kelli Grant of Smart Money. Read more on that on smartmoney.com.